What's going on, guys? Sorry about the last video. I guess I had my finger on the volume and on the mic, and you couldn't hear what I was saying. Anyway, this is the end of year review on the Hustler Raptor 52-inch. What can I say? Freaking awesome. I haven't had one issue with this mower. Not one thing. The only issue that I'm having is this tire right here. When it gets cold, it goes flat a little bit, and you got to put air in it. Let me see. That's good now. When it gets, in the 30s at night, when my garage gets real cold, this tire goes flat. But this one doesn't, so it's kind of weird. But whatever, that's the only issue I have with this mower. It's got around 100 hours on it. Right here, 85.5, but I have around 10 or 15 hours on it before I put the hour meter on it. Yeah, man. I mean, this mower, like I said, my goal with this mower is to prove that, hey, man, it's got a Kawasaki, it's got a fabricated deck. We can get 1,000 hours out of this puppy. And I don't know if I'm going to keep it that long, but, that's kind of what my goal is. I got really too many hours on it. I have only had this since June. 100 hours ain't too bad. Ain't that much. But hopefully the hours will go down a little bit since I got the Husqvarna. Wait, where's the Husqvarna? It's not here. It's not over there. Wait, maybe it's over here. No, there's no Husqvarna here. Maybe it's over here. Is it under there? Snowblower's out. Getting ready for some snow. Anyway, the Husqvarna isn't here. You know why? It's in the shop. It's in the shop. The drive belt snapped on that puppy. So, it's in the shop getting fixed. So this is now the third thing that, has to get fixed. There's a problem. But again, Husqvarna is paying for it. So hopefully these little things keep going wrong. And eventually I'll have a brand new mower, Got a brand new tire, got a new battery. Now I'm going to have a new drive belt. So, Husqvarna is doing a good job. They stand by their stuff. I'm pretty happy with them so far. Let's just see if they cover this. But yeah, man. My point being, in this 3,500, between the 2,800 and the 3,500 range, all you guys out there who are starting, trying to get a business going, you don't have to spend $10,000 on a mower. I mean, at this price point, you can get a good solid mower, because, it all comes down to this right here, the engine. If a tire goes bad, you can replace it. If a spindle goes bad, you can replace it. If, one of the blades, you run over a rock, you can replace it. The frame, these frames ain't gonna, what's gonna happen? Unless you run into a freaking retaining wall, it's gonna last. Even with those stamp decks, man, I've seen stamp decks, people who have stamp decks have 1,000, 2,000 hours on them. But, with this fab deck, I mean, this thing can take a beating. And not one nick in it. I've done some damage to it. I've run over some stuff. I mean, it's been through the ringer a little bit. But, yeah, it comes down to this, man. Because when you start replacing these engines and having problems with them, that's when you start spending money. So, this is a little bit of a dying breed mower here. At this price point, you're not going to be able to get a Kawasaki with the fab deck, you know, for the $3,000 range. You know, this one cost, you know, around $3,400. I did get that around 33, say, you know, 32.50, 32, you know, 80. I got a pretty couple hundred off. But once you put the engine guard on, the hour meter and stuff, you know, in tax, you're gonna be over that. But you know, it's gonna come down to your engine, man, and I can't say enough good things about this engine and this mower. You know, if you want to be in that price point, it's you really can't beat it. And you know, these are a good deal I got here. These are the Kawasaki FR65 1B, FR69 1V, FR73 V tune-up kit. I got a pretty good deal on these. Got two of them. 1, 2. So this engine is gonna be good for a while. You know, we got the 2 quarts of oil, Kawasaki SA30 motor oil, 4-cycle. Got your air filter, comes with some new clips, oil filter, spark plugs, fuel filter. You're ready to go. I got this fuel filter at Home Depot for this engine, Kawasaki, original part. Was around 20 bucks. And this oil filter I got for like 12 bucks. So you're looking at 32 bucks. I paid 38 for this whole kit. So it's a lot cheaper to go this route. So you know, I got a little bit of a deal on it. I think they regularly are maybe like 50 bucks. But I got it for 38. I had to buy 2 though to get it at that price. Because it was 75 bucks for 2. So whatever that comes to, $37.50. But you know, I put the royal purple in, so I'm not gonna probably do. I don't know. Did the oil change maybe 74 hours, 70 hours. So probably 150. I'll do another oil change, but once I go with this oil, I'll do it every 50 hours. But with the royal purple, you know, 75 synthetic oil, that, you know, when I changed the oil, even at 70 hours, the oil looked awesome. But yeah, so these 2 kits should, you know, keep me lasting for a while. This air filter, I'm not even going to change it yet. The one that's in there is pretty good. As long as you keep them clean, blow them out, you know, keep them in good condition regularly. You know, every other day, try to clean them out, keep them looking nice. You can get some time out of them. Probably at 100 hours, maybe I'll switch. Maybe 125, but yeah, so it's the end of the year review, man. You know, like I said, I put a little bit more hours on it than I wanted to. I didn't think I'd have 100 hours on it. But I didn't, you know, the Time Master was gone. I got this puppy who has around 25. I got probably 12 on the Husqvarna. I wanted to put 0 on that, but it was so good with the 4 cleanups that I used it more than I wanted to. But I'm probably going to end up keeping that for a while, even though I kind of want to get rid of it. But, you know, I kind of like the way my company is right now. Like I said in the last video that I just deleted because you couldn't hear me. You know, I got a 52-inch, got a 42-inch, you know, and then I got the 21. I mean, that's really as good as I want to get, you know. I mean, yes, if I can get into a 54-inch with a 42-inch, that'd be probably a little bit better, but I'm not going to go out. I don't think I'd buy another mower to gain 2 inches, but I did talk to a dealer near me, and they do have a Raptor SD with the Kawasaki engine in it. It's a leftover. It's got 1 left. So I'm probably not going to do it, but the option is there, and I don't think anyone's going to jump on it until probably April. But, you know, I don't really want to get one of the new ones with the Kohler, even though I've heard great things about the Kohler 7000 series. I think Kohler's back. I think they're back in the game a little bit. We'll see. You know, the 7000 series has only been out maybe a year or two. But since it's coming out, a lot of the dealers I've talked to says they haven't had one come back yet. So, hey, you know, maybe I will go for the SD one day. Hustler, 54-inch I would get. See, the thing is, what's good about the SD now is, you know, like I said, these engines, these FR series engines, you know, you want to buy one of these, you know, this engine right here is $1,500, $1,500 to $1,600. Okay, the Kohler 7000, you can get it for like $1,000. And some of those Briggs engines, you know, the commercial with the cyclonic thing, their commercial series, you know, they're like $700 to $800. So like this engine is almost double the price of the Briggs, and it's, you know, 33% more than the Kohler. So what Hustler did is on their SD now, if you notice, every mower on the SD has this awesome seat. You know, it's black and it's black and gray stitching and has armrests. You know, they always had, you know, a nicer seat and with armrests, but the 60-inch had that deluxe seat. But now, I guess because, you know, they're obviously saving money by switching from this engine, the Kohler engine, to the switching from the Kawasaki to the Kohler, they're saving obviously some money. So I guess they put a little bit more into the seat to kind of, I guess maybe, you know, show the customer that, you know, hey, we're putting some money into the seat, make it a little more comfortable for you since you don't have that Cowie engine in it. But whatever. But, you know, they are putting money back into the machine instead of just raising the price, because they didn't lower the price. It's still, you know, you want a 54-inch, $39.99. So even with the Kohler. So that was my point of kind of getting a leftover, because you're still paying the $39.99, but you're getting the Cowie. So something to think about if you guys or anyone's interested in going to the SD. But I don't know what I'm doing. I was really thinking about, you know, maybe looking at a Grasshopper 126 or even the Ferris 700 Z. Maybe the 600. I don't know. The 600 only comes in a 48. It's their biggest deck, and I don't want to go to a 48. 52 is kind of the smallest I want to do, since I got my 42. Because I get into some backyards with that 42 that I wasn't able to with this. So, you know, like I said, I kind of like the way my business is now set up wise with, you know, the machines that I got, you know. And this thing's great with the fall cleanups too. I mean, it's a big part of my business is these fall cleanups. And you got to have mowers that are good with mulching these leaves up. And, you know, this one doesn't throw them as far as the Husqvarna does. But, you know, sometimes I don't really want them to be blown that far. I kind of want to mulch them up more. You know, like sometimes that Husqvarna is so powerful, creates such wind speed that it just blows the leaves all over the place, and it doesn't really get a chance to mulch them up. But sometimes I need that. You know, I kind of don't really want to mulch them up. I just want to clear them off, you know, the property. But sometimes I gotta mulch them a little bit more. So, you know, it's a good diversity of range, you know, of like equipment that this gives me. So anyway, that's it, man. You know, 100 hours first year, you know, 5 months of use. If I have this next year, you might see it with 250. I'll probably put another 150 on it next year. And hopefully I keep that Husqvarna down to under 50. It's my goal. My goal is to just, I don't know. But then my goal is, I don't know. I might keep it. There's really, there's not another 42 out there, really, that, you know. I guess if I had a chance to probably do it over, I might get the Gravely, their 42-inch. But that's a little bit more money. You gotta know, I only spent $1,700 on that mower. You know, and if I want to get another 42-inch to replace it, you know, the Gravely that I would kind of want, that 42-inch ZTX, you know, it's around $3,500. So, Doesn't really make sense, right? So I'm probably going to hold on to both of them. Plus, I can't get rid of this mower because I got to use all this up. Right? So that's about it, guys. Anyone's looking for a good mower, in the 3,000 range, I can't talk about the 2016 because it's a different mower. It's got a different engine on it. But, the 2015 that this is, and to be honest with you, I don't think this is a 2015. This is probably a 2014. I got it in May of 2015, but I think, I got this dealer to go down a couple $100. I think he gave me a 2014, brand new, but the 2015 they don't have this red lettering here. This is white, so I kind of figured that out. But I don't really care. It's no difference really, just a sticker. But yeah, I got a couple $100 off the $29.99, so it's all good. I understand why he did it, and that's fine with me. So, but great mower, no issues at all. Nothing. The only issue is with the tire, and right now it's actually holding air for like probably a week. But when they get cold, it's kind of common that some of these tires that do start to lose air go flat. But this one has never lost air. So, and the back are staying good. So that's it. All right, man. Raptor end of year review, excellent. And real quick, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. This community is awesome. I think a lot of us are now putting all that crap drama behind us, and we're moving on. And like I said, if any of you guys ever need anything, and if I can help you, just let me know. I think a lot of guys on here are like that. It's a good community. I met so many good friends from all over this country. Friends from Kentucky, friends from Ohio, and Massachusetts, Florida. So it's a great vehicle to meet different people. And I think these are friends. We talk almost every day. Some of us text each other and wish each other happy birthdays, their kids, happy birthdays, kids being born, congratulations. And, it's great. GIE was probably the highlight of this year for me. It was just so much fun hanging out with so many different people, and, just being there. Everybody's so cool. All these people on here, the big guys over a lot of subscribers and real down to earth and, real cool guys. Every one of them I met, and hopefully this stupid bickering is all over. And I'm pretty sure I haven't seen anything on here in a couple weeks. I hope it's over. Let's all put that behind us for 2016, and that's about it, guys. So this is 18 minutes, a lot shorter than my 25-minute one, but I wanted to cut down a had a bunch of garbage I was talking about in that one. But that's about it, guys. All right, I'll catch you on the next one.